You just watch both? Cheers, TC. That's what I like to hear. Right, so where are we? We're still on pause. We'll take this over. We're about to go to war in 2 months with Afghanistan, which will give us this... this in Iran will give us this extra border against India. Because that wants to be taken fairly quick, I think, when we go to war with the Allies. And this as well. We need to get... we will need to have... We need a port somewhere. Damn, I don't really have... I can do with a port on here, actually. So that I can do a naval invasion very quickly here. Because this is a huge, huge rubber supply for Great Britain. Should I start building one up? That wouldn't be a bad idea, would it? We're getting through the infrastructure. Let's go for that. We want a naval base. I can't do it in an allies? No, I can't. Damn. Okay. So it'd be a very long naval invasion from probably here. What level's this? Naval base 1. Well, this is going to be where a load of naval invasions do go from. So let's at least get this up to level 7. So we're going to have an army station there. In fact, I'm going to move it there now. We're going to have this... Oh, wait. Otherwise, I won't have any supplies. But I'll move them there. Am I using mods at the moment? I am not. I'm playing this completely unmodded. Just because I like the base game. But I will try it out with some mods at some point. Ken G, 1974. Thanks for the follow. The only mods that I have heard about, really, are the Kaiserreich mod. Which a lot of people speak very highly of. But I don't currently use any. I enjoy the base game so much. I think if I ever feel like I'm tired of the base game, that's when I would start playing about with mods. But until then, keep it simple. Enjoy what there is. You don't usually worry too much about the sea. Rebede, is it? I'm sorry if I've got your name wrong. Rebede K? Rebede K? Guaranteed to get it wrong, whichever way I pronounce it. Do I play multiplayer and viewer games or just single player? It's just been single player so far. Multiplayer on this, it can be a problem depending on who you're playing with. Because it starts to feel less like a World War II game and too much like any generic sort of RTS game or strategy game where people just build the overpowered units. And it doesn't feel like a group of nations doing their thing. Like for all Britain and America, and to an extent Russia, kind of work together on some things. They had their own goals and things going on. And I've seen in multiplayer games, people say, right, I'm going to be the UK, I'll do air. You be France, you do ground troops. You be American, do tanks. And then play like that. And I think that doesn't feel like a World War II game anymore. And I noticed that a lot of the multiplayer servers, they set up rules to avoid cheesy units, Space Marine type units and all the rest. So... yeah, so that's one of the reasons why I haven't. But at some point in the future, I might do some viewer games as well. Megalomania and Duff, thanks for the follow, guys. Welcome to the stream. Friend suggested to you to get the Black Ice mod. I've never seen that one, so I wouldn't know. You've actually never tried the base game? I think the base game is good. I got into it by playing it co-op with a friend. We both played as Britain. I think that's a really cool feature. You can both play as one country when you're learning the game. And yeah, that was good. So we've just got... That was at Strike South? Strike on the Southern Resource Area. What does this do? What does this do? Changes in the world situation may affect this. What did that do? I can't remember. I think that gave me a war goal against Dutch East Indies and the British Empire out there, I think. So, I kind of want this, but I'm going to have to get full control of that later. We are working up one of our allies to improve them, which is not a bad thing. See, we've nearly done the stuff I want out of here. Modern escorts. Research bonus for destroyers. Strategic bomber. I don't have any strategic bombing whatsoever. Jets. We're kind of behind on that. What should I go for? What's that one? That would improve... I don't need to do that till the end. That's going to improve one of my puppets. That can wait. The warrior spirit. I don't want kamikaze attacks. I'm not interested in those. Don't have enough planes to throw away. We'll go for modern escorts. I could do the bonus for destroyers. Yeah, playing one nation together is loads of fun. How about Yamato? What's that for the battleship? I'm not building any at the moment. Japan has a good, strong navy at the start of the game, and I tend to like shepherd that and look after that very carefully. Same as I do with the British. I tend not to build many big battleships. I build a lot of light cruisers for screens because I find that all the nations, they don't have enough screening ships, and then just look after the ones I've got. And that usually does me, unless I get loads and loads of dockyards late in the game. How are we doing? Have I got available war goal against the Dutch East Indies? We wait on those. We wait. What have I got here? I've got a load more bicycle troops. Put them in there. And 2 more of these Asian garrison. Oh, that's not one of my... Nope, they're just friends that keep getting thrown over. We'll put that into that one. And then quickly railroad them down here. I'm going to want them down here, ready for the defense of this place. Nice mods for Hearts of Iron. Kaiserreich. Oh, Road to 56 I've heard of as well. What's my longest running game in this? I think I definitely got into the 60s. I think it was in 1969. It's maybe the first game I fully finished. Why are the Germans putting so much stuff on my border? I'm not a... No, we're fine. We're fine with them. We're not at war. I just thought, that looks like they're going into my territory there, but it must have always been like that. More bicycles. Never used bicycle troops in the game before. Quite looking forward to seeing what they do. What nation is my favourite? That's a good question. Obviously, I like playing as Britain. I love the naval game that Britain starts off with. Oh, hello. Free France is making a go at reclaiming lost territory. I can't see that lasting long. Britain's good. Britain's good fun. As a new player, it's a lot to take in, because when the war kicks off, you're at war around the entire world, and it's so much to control. But I like it. America is slow to get going at the start, but then has tons of resources. Funny enough, I don't enjoy playing as that as much. France is good. I like playing as France. France can be a nice challenge. Yeah, let's ride bikes and conquer the world. I can just see those Japanese soldiers going off on their rally choppers with little baskets on the front. 43. Air support mission efficiency. Should probably get some of this going. Naval doctrine. Oh, naval doctrine. That's. Oh, I need so much stuff. I need so much. Industry. Let's get the industry finished where I want it to be. I'm going to really put an effort into this. That's working. We're going to go efficiency cap plus 10%. And retention. Let's go for that one. I've got to get this going. What's outdated? Oh, the old carrier naval bombers. Yes, we've got the new carrier naval bombers, which look kind of cool. Do I want to put much effort into improving those? Am I making regular naval bombers as well? Yes, I am. Okay, mostly. Yeah, that's true. I don't need as many carrier ships. So let's just go. I'm not going to put any extra points into that. That's all right. Yeah, favourite nations. France has been good. USSR had its own set of challenges. Was interesting. I wouldn't say it's one of my favourites. Japan isn't one of my favourites, but it is pretty good. I haven't played as anything... Oh, I did play a game, tell a lie, as the Netherlands, just to see. I wanted to get the achievement, you know, the survive till 44 or 45 Steam achievement. Boring as hell. I didn't do anything the entire game apart from build forts and use my puppets over here to build massive armies. They have tons of manpower here. Brought them back. But I managed to avoid... I think I went to war with Germany, but they never attacked me because I had the forts on the border built up. And I never did a single thing. I just defended against a lot of Italian seaborne invasions. I think I killed about 2 million Italian soldiers. But never moved out anywhere, did anything else. So, really dull game, but it was interesting to see how we could survive for the achievement. I don't know. I haven't really played as anyone else. I haven't played as Italy yet. Played Germany, conquered the world, literally, as a friend, with a friend playing co-op as Japan. But yeah, we managed to invade America together, knock that out. And then I took most of South America as well. That was quite cool. But France is good. France is always the one I think I could fancy playing as France again. But I nearly always play historically. And one of the reasons being that I bought this to play a World War II game. So I know it opens up loads of other possibilities when you turn historical focus off. But it feels less and less like World War II. And at the moment, until I get tired of it, mostly historical stuff. Good to hear you dislike our campaign. Which campaign is that? the Dutch one. Oh, I see. Right. Yeah, it's the. I mean, it was the way for the Dutch to survive. Did they join the Allies? I think I joined the Allies, but I just had to build forts to keep the Germans off my back. I never had the strength to go and do anything, but I kept the Dutch in Dutch hands till the end of the war, so it was good. I think once I got the achievement, I think I stopped the game there because it didn't look like the Allies were ever going to liberate Europe, and I didn't have the strength to do it by myself. So it was definitely challenging. But the Dutch can go with Germany as well. I suppose I could say completely neutral if Germany will let them. I haven't tried either of those. I don't know how differently that would play out. Excellent. The truck situation is looking a lot better. Artillery's getting there now. We've got some amphibious tanks. I can set another load of Marines off in training. Close air support is kind of important. Where's our tactical bombers? Oh, we've got a lot on tactical bombers, actually. Do I really need... Yeah, until I get control of the seas, I will keep that on there. You can see what my... Why is all this? Oh, these are... Right, okay. These are stuff I've got in for repairs. That's why. We should probably... I can build some more dockyards. I will build more dockyards. We need to get that going up anyway. So, another military factory. What does it need to go in? Close air support. Those will whittle down fast once we do get to war. Light tanks. I have enough. Medium tanks. I should start building some divisions of those. Support equipment. I've got to catch up with that eventually. I don't need any more factories there. Trucks are always... Let's put a couple of trucks in. What's this one? We've got one of these. Maybe I should just form an extra army over here, you know? I mean, they keep producing more soldiers. Let's bring it down here. I'll start gathering soldiers up here. Yeah, Japanese Defense Force. We don't plan to fight with them, but we'll put them there for when we need them. Dockyards. Where should we do? I can do loads in China. I could put a ton in North Korea and Vladivostok. I want areas that are going to be relatively safe. Oh, let's put a load in Shanghai. Boosh. Maybe a bit much. And there we go. So when they get around to that, that's a lot of dockyards. Actually, let's set some off. Let's put some as priority. So we get some going a bit faster. War goals against Java. Yeah, where else? Against there. That's fine. We're waiting. We're waiting. We're going to go with a plan. You see soldiers. There's not too many. I mean, I can probably overwhelm this when we go to war. I can certainly overwhelm that. There's nothing there. Short on airfields around there. Because of the airfield situation, I feel like having stuff with longer range is kind of important. Hey Indigo, how's things today? Let's speed that up until this war kicks off. This brown army, where is it? Where is it? My brown one. Soviet theatre browns. Yeah, let's set them a frontline goal. Their supply situation's looking better now. Offensive line. Yeah, let's go. Whoops, not in. No. Let's not. Hang on a minute. No, that's not how it's supposed to look, going all over the place like that. Let's do this sensibly. There we go. Looks much better. And all these ports, actually, these ports down here. That will do. Improved radar. Cool. Now this is where we're catching up. This is what we want to be at. Even better radar. It's all to build, unfortunately. Let's get intelligence. We'll go with decryption and then come back and get these two. Because I want to see what's going on borders and things like that. Yeah, well, I think we'll probably get Afghanistan first. I think the war goal ticks over there first. And we'll have a second army coming in on this front to capture all this. And a spare army coming up in the rear. Shall we puppet them both? I'll puppet Afghanistan. I'll take Iran. And that way... No, I might not, actually. I might not. I might... I want the oil for myself, but I can get it by trading one civilian factory. I don't know. I think it's a Japanese way to try and conquer everything, isn't it, really? But Afghanistan's not really worth... Resource-wise, not really worth conquering. Excellent. Pause. Here we go. So, we're going to war. We want... Where is it? Is it... British Asia, Japanese defense. It must be these lot here. Yeah, we've got the army. Right then, let's declare war. Send. Hehe, right. Trigger. Did I set that? They're on aggressive. They're on aggressive. Excellent. Off we go. I don't expect this campaign to take too long. I think this should be over fairly quickly. I should have checked to make sure it's visited by diplomatic envoys from Nicaragua. Okay, I didn't expect that. What I have to watch out for is that nobody suddenly starts guaranteeing the independence of this place. Because that can get me into trouble if I haven't noticed. Nice. We just let the armies take control of this. I don't feel the need to get involved too much in this when it's such a simple fight. I don't normally let the AI take control of my fighting and conquests, but they're quite capable of doing this one, so it's alright. Modify the government. Oh, we haven't got a extensive conscription. That's probably never going to change. Whoop. Okay, we'll come back to that in a minute. We've got the tanks. Oh, one thing I haven't built in this is, and I have done it before, especially in my armoured divisions, I like to build the anti-aircraft variant of light tanks. And I haven't done it. And I like putting them in 40 width divisions. It's kind of fun. Should we do that? It'll be useful for all those light tanks that I've been producing. Completely unnecessary. Maybe useful if I ever fight the USSA. Let's do it. Let's do it. So we get the better light tanks anyway. Oh, let's switch that before I forget. And let's make a better version of the Chi-Ri. Let's up the armor. Up the engine considerably. No, that's not up the engine considerably. The reliability. Get that at 100%. Main gun. What have we got? That's probably going to be as much as we can do. 96%. We've got slightly better max speed, better soft attack, better piercing, better hard attack, better armor, and better reliability. That'll do. That's probably as far as we need to progress with that. Nice. Chirikai-A. Chirikai-A. Mother. No, we won't go there. This is a family stream. Sort of. Okay, so we're ticking through there nicely. The future belongs to Japan. Yes, Iran, don't you forget it. Actually, can I get a quick war goal on here. How long will this take? Against Baghdad. 210 days, so it's no quicker. We can do that anytime. Let's spend what we want. Mother trucker. That's exactly the word I was looking for. Cheers, Mr. Popo. It's okay to quote a Christmas movie on a family stream, right? Well, yeah, sure. Yeah. It is a Christmas movie. Is Die Hard? I'm sure it is. Right up there with Miracle on 34th Street and The Grinch. It's that sort of family movie, I'm sure. What was I going to do here? I think it just has to be someone from Military High Command, I'm sure. Og Hunter, thanks for the follow. We haven't got a lot left to put in this. There's a concealment expert. Tactical bombing, ground support, 15%. That could be good. Ace generation, not interested in that. Naval air defense, naval AA attack. No, I don't think so. I don't think we want that. Naval strike. It's 2% bonuses. They're very small. The capital ship stuff and the armor. Now that might be good. Carriers, the concealment, enemy air support. Enemy air support. I don't know. Naval, capital ship specialist. It's useful in some situations, but not everything. That's useful in nearly every situation. As is that. Let's go that one. Yeah, let's go that one. I'm going to take that one. And then we re-roll. What have we got? We've got more bicycle troops. Excellent. In with the training, please, straight away. We've got these guys. You join this place and set them down to Seoul. Pyongyang. Where else? We've got more soldiers. We've got another division. We've got so many soldiers. Send them over here. That's got to be that, right? Air wings with no mission. That's fine. We don't really want them to have missions at the moment. We're not in need of it. What was I building? What was I thinking I need to get developed faster? Oh, we're going to start producing light tanks, aren't we? That's looking a lot better. We're nearly there with the better equipment. Close air support. Let's put a couple in there. Naval bombers. We do want this. Fighters. My God, is that... Hang on. Fighters. We're going to need fighters. Yeah. I based my defense on carrier fighters earlier to streamline the industry. Now we have the industry. I don't need to worry too much about that. Okay, that's okay so far. Afghanistan is about to capitulate. Let's go and see. Where's it gone? Yay! Great news. I think... I don't... Mind you, I can puppet them, or I can conquer them. I have a thing where my non-core manpower is increased by 2% because I've got a man of terror in the government. But their resources are worth nothing. I can... puppet or take all states. Can't do both. Should I just puppet them? It's much simpler. But I'd need to call them as allies in the wars to invade from there. Which is okay. I can do that. I can do that. Yeah, go on. I'm just going to make a puppet out of them. But it looks good. Doesn't it look good having all of the map? I have to garrison the place as well, though. Go on. I'm gonna turn them into puppets. Done. They're puppets, and then Iran and Iraq will be taken over for the oil. That is the plan. Right then, pink guys. Stop it here. Form a line down there. We'll put them straight into the fight as well. Nope. Oh, wrong one, sorry. That will work quite well. And we'll take the purple dudes. Stop. Oh, yeah, we've got the better industry. Excellent. Switch straight over to that for construction. Industry's coming on really nicely now. Really nicely. Put you guys on there, ready to go and face the Germans. Sorry, the British. I've got to get my enemies right. Will puppets upgrade their infrastructure for you? No. That is a good point. There is a thing where you can upgrade. Can I upgrade? I can upgrade. Actually, their infrastructure is really good. Look at this, 7 out of 10. This bit's not so clever, admittedly. But there's a weak spot in my supply line. And hopefully supplies are coming through the better bits up there. But it's all right. It's fine. It'll do. You can use carrier planes for the army. Yeah, I have. I've done that before. They have slightly less range, which is the downside, as I discovered, especially for the naval bombers. So we're going for the non-carrier version of that now. Real Japanese actually had better fighters in the Navy than in Army. Thus, for them, it would be better to use naval fighters. Yeah, and in this game, they have a penalty at the start of the game where they've got like split research efforts between Army and Navy aircraft. And you get a slight, I think you get a slight, say, the production or research penalty for that. But I managed to get rid of that earlier. There's a thing you can get rid of. The paratroopers? Yeah, you can... Actually, that's a good point. I don't know if Japan can even develop paratroopers, can they? Let's just, as if we were going to change. What's it normally under? Not under that. It's normally under here. Here we go. I've just not looked down. I've not scrolled down far enough. Of course, they can develop paratroopers. Which we need to get the Marines going, because then we could do with more Marines. That would be useful. Right, so we're going to get Iran done next. That's going to secure oil supplies. And then we should probably also get a war goal against Iraq. It's still going to be 210 days. So as soon as we get 42 victory points, we should set that off. Control all the oil everywhere as much as possible while we build up for our invasion and fight against the Allies. Let's see. Can we go back to full speed ahead? We've got armies in position there. That's okay. So far, so good. What's the Navy up to? Yay, modern escorts. That's kind of cool. I think now let's fortify the border. Currently has no effect. Changes in the world situation may affect that. There's no point, absolutely no point putting effort into that one then. Strategic bomber effort, which I don't suppose we'll maybe use. It's occupation. We're always short on equipment for occupation. Which is my fault for having such a big empire, without a doubt. More. Bring them down. Hit pause. Let's go. Let's go. So, war goal against... yeah, we don't want to kick off against the Allies just yet. How's it going elsewhere? It's like Italy's advances against the United Kingdom have stalled here, because this is a horrid place to attack from, going in either direction. It's terrible terrain. It's hard to get supplies up. So that's just stalled. The United Kingdom is... I don't know what's going on here, but it looks like they're holding off against Vichy France. Free France is holding off too. In fact, taking the offensive, maybe?